and then he found a home at Newcastle, getting over 100 caps and integral part of Newcastle and how they play. So it's a big blow for the Reggae Boys. We needed that defensive midfielder.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. News coming out of Newcastle in an official statement: Isaac Hayden will miss the rest of the 2021 Premier League season after suffering a serious knee injury during a freak incident at Brighton. He was examined and they said that he don't require surgery, but he will be out for the rest of the season. This certainly have implications for Jamaica and the Reggae Boys, considering that in a recent release, President Ricketts said that Hayden has expressed an interest in representing the Reggae Boys. And in fact, Hayden himself called the JFF to inform them that he's interested. Hayden, product of the Arsenal youth football system. So you know, say from him come from Arsenal, him happy good. One of the best youth program in England, definitely Arsenal Football Club product, him happy good. So analyst, what implication this has for Hayden and the Reggae Boys, considering that Hayden is a central defensive midfield player and the option we have now is Michael Hector. I'm not picking on Hector, but we have certainly been searching for a defensive midfielder for a while now. Eddie, talk to me about Hayden's injury and the implications for the Reggae Boys.
Well, I'll start by saying get well soon, Isaac Hayden. It's a big blow, extremely big blow. Firstly for Newcastle, and as you said, the Reggae Boys, potentially. We needed a tough and rugged defensive midfielder, and he fit that bill. And we went after him, and he basically said after the season he would decide. But this injury kind of threw a spanner in the works, because we don't know if he'll be fit enough for the Worldcup and potentially the start of the Worldcup qualifiers. He's a good enough defensive mid. He was at Arsenal, as I said before. Went on loan to Hull City, and then he found a home at Newcastle, getting over 100 caps and integral part of Newcastle and how they play. So it's a big blow for the Reggae Boys. We needed that defensive midfielder.
Ray, Hayden was one of those UK-born ballers on the list that you asked to come home. How you feel about this happening, especially now?
Well, I know so much me asked him to come home, but I'm glad.
We asked him to come home.
Glad he actually did the work. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Hayden reminds me of Maitland Niles in a sense with how he plays, and you can almost expect, even though it's defensive work, you can almost expect some attacking work from him as well. So it's a box-to-box midfielder, which is very, 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 busy, and stuff like that. So it's very unfortunate that he won't be. But we just pretty much have to try and replace him as best as possible in the interim. And some of our local part, hopefully with camps opening up, hopefully, who knows, we can have some replacement with probably a fill-in with local-based players and maybe just keep the game, maybe. And I mean, I don't want to say this, but it might end up just losing the game because of that. Or if his caliber would actually show and he'd probably get a chance to enter back into the team.
Ricky, this news is not good for the Reggae Boys at all.
Well, this is not good for Newcastle either. Because you're losing an integral part of your team for the rest of the season. And this just might throw a wrench in their operations. As I said, it's not good for Jamaica either. And we really wanted to see where we could put him if we could replace a certain player, which will be we're tired of calling him name now for the program. I really wanted to see him in the squad. And I don't know if Newcastle, if the rest of the season, May, June, after that, Newcastle would consider giving him to the Reggae Boys for Worldcup and for FIFA. I don't know if it can work like that, but I know we'd really appreciate that. So Newcastle, if you're watching this video, just lend with Hayden after the season finish, please.
Okay. Hayden is injured and we don't know when he will return, Ricky, and Newcastle might be in a very dangerous position because they're fighting relegation at the moment. But Ray, talk to me about recovery after an injury, like how important it is, or what's the struggles like as an athlete who have been injured.
Oh boy, many knee surgery, but physio, ice baths, a lot of stuff like that. Even then, you have the psychological part to get over with. The fear of getting injured again. The good thing is that he's fairly young, and so you can be able to bounce back as quick as possible. But to get match fitness and sharp again, it's gonna take some work, a lot of training, and it's gonna need a lot of mental toughness from him. And maybe Newcastle might not necessarily want him to represent Jamaica because the fear of getting him injured again after going through such lengthy, the lengthy getting him back
recovery.
up. Recovery, yeah. So maybe that might be a little issue, that when we have our international break and him to represent Jamaica, they might not necessarily want him to come and represent Jamaica because of that.
Eddie, do you see this as an hindrance to him coming though? Because he did indicate to JFF, or JFF indicated that he reached out to them, showing an interest in representing Jamaica. So do you see this as an hindrance to him coming nonetheless?
I think it highly depends on his fitness. It can be a silver lining in that he got injured, because then we know he won't get picked for the Euros. So he definitely won't be in Southgate plans for the summer. So he'll have some time to think about his future, and hopefully he can make the right decision and come home.
But at age 25, this is the right age that they should make that decision, not true?
Yeah, definitely. This is a time where he's in his peak, and big decisions like this need to be made at this time. So come home, Hayden, please.
Ray, we see some of them coming at 30 and 31. Hayden trying to come at 25. Good.
Yeah, it's good, because if him don't make this World Cup team, then 29, and it still would be under that 30-31 argument that you just described a while ago. So I almost think now is the perfect time to actually do that. Not to say coming at 30 and 31, 32, 33 is not a big issue, because we see Vardy performing at those levels. So, I mean, entering the team at those age is not a big issue, because we see Vardy entering the team. English, what am I telling you that word? Oh boy.
We wanted to get all these English baseballers, or those that weren't born in Jamaica but have links to Jamaica, or eligible to play for Jamaica, coming in as soon as possible, and probably before the Gold Cup, so that we can see them and weed out the ones that are not good enough. So we want to wish Hayden a speedy recovery and hope that he will be in this shape that he was in before the injury and come and represent the Reggae Boys. Fans out there, we would like to hear from you. This is sad news for the Reggae Boys team, especially a player with such potential to play in central midfield. And we know that we need help in central midfield. And we need the best of the best. And Hayden is one of them who we know can fill that void. Leave your comments in the comment section below. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Hayden, get well soon. Come home. Come represent the black, green, and gold. There's no better team to represent than the black, green, and gold. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to come and join the Sports DTM family. Be blessed.